Happy Homebrew Wednesday, folks. Ryan Patrick Murphy here, drinking a little homebrew. Not just any homebrew, folks. This is your homebrew. This is the RyChannel YouTube Amber Ale. We haven't come up with a good name with it for it yet. So if you got a suggestion, put it down below. We got to figure this out, folks. But this is the recipe that you, my viewers, came up with most of the ingredients for. And I'll explain that in just a second. It's been a fantastic beer. This is I naturally carved this in the keg, so if anything, it should taste very similar to that of being bottled, because I do believe, and there may be some science to say I'm wrong, but I do believe a naturally carved beer does taste better than, of course, carved. Oh man, it's just nice. It's malty, but it's not too sweet. Jeez, really good beer. Let me tell you what the recipe is, just for anyone that's new, doesn't know about this. But this was kind of a little project that started last November or October. Yeah, it took about a year to get it finished. But you know, you forget and you get life happens. So we didn't even know it was going to be an amber ale until March, when people in my cast over at vonlive.tv/IBM network, the viewers there voted on the style. And it was a good night too. A lot of people were coming in that night, so had a lot of votes, and they voted for an amber ale, which I'd never brewed one before. This is the first amber ale I've ever brewed, and I like it. It's good stuff. So let's just I'll read the recipe off to you here, and I'll try to remember to post it down in the description. This is a mini mash, and like I said, most of the ingredients here were suggested by the viewers. I believe I asked everyone to post a hop and a grain. I didn't use all of these suggestions because of availability and whether or not they fit the style, and there, I couldn't. You've got 30 people, 20, 30 people making suggestions. You can't use all the ingredients. You just can't. But did what we could, or I did what I could. I don't know why I keep saying we. I'm the only one here. Anyway, here's the recipe. It's a mini mash. Mashed about 152 degrees Fahrenheit. We have 3 pounds of Maris Otter, 4 ounces of Carry Munich 3. Those were both suggestions. I did add a grain in here that was not suggested, Crystal 77. Did 4 ounces of that, and I did that to darken it a little bit because all the grain suggestions were fairly light. I mean, the Maris Otter's a little reddish, but didn't quite get this down to color to fit as being an amber ale. Then, to make sure it was extra amber, we get into the extract of 1 pound of amber dry extract and 3.3 pounds or 1 can of amber liquid extract. So that's all the fermentables and grains. For hops, ½ ounce of Amarillo at 60, ½ ounce of Amarillo at 20, 1 ounce of German Tettnang at 10 minutes, 1 ounce of Czech Saaz at 5 minutes, and another ounce of German Tettnang at 5 minutes. And those are all suggested hops to use. I picked the yeast, and I decided to go with London Ale 3, Y yeast number 1318. I'm not quite sure why I chose that one, but it came out really good. There are some particulates in there, and I think that's probably because a little extra yeast cake in the bottom from the carbonation process, which, like I said, probably didn't say this, 2/3 cup sugar and 2 cups water. Boiled that for 5-10 minutes, pour it right into the keg, rack the beer on top of it, and then pressurized the keg with about 30 psi. It might have been 20 to 30 psi, just to make sure that seal stayed up. And you do want to make sure you have your gaskets lubed up there. That way things stick a little bit. It'll help out a lot. But that's not the only thing I got going on. I have a little bit of homebrew to be making today. Kind of pick up the box here. have a True Brew ingredient kit. I had ordered a couple kits from Northern Brewer last week and expected them to show up on Friday so I could brew, because I took the day off. 4-day weekend! Yeah! They didn't get shipped out in time. Weren't able to fulfill part of my order or something, so I had to wait. But this is a BSG kit, and they make the True Brew ingredient kits. This is K24 Pale Ale, so if you're familiar with this, that's what it is. Comes in at 13 IBUs and should have an ABV of 4 to 4.5. This is a true pub style beer. This pale ale is malty with medium body and a smooth mouthfeel, perfected by a touch of hop flavor and American hop aroma. OG 1043, 1045, final gravity 1010 to 1012. This should be ready 2 to 4 weeks. So let's open it up and take a look. I had never brewed one of these kits, and I didn't even plan on brewing this weekend once the stuff didn't come in. But I went to the brew shop anyway to get something else, and I looked there on the counter and something on the shelf. I'm like, gosh, I've never brewed this before. And this kit has something very interesting in it. So this is a full extract kit. There are some specialty grains, but one of the extracts is a hopped extract, hopped light from Muntins. Normally when I've seen hopped extract, it's a specific style of beer. So like Cooper's Mexican Cerveza or Muntins American Light or something like that. And this is just hopped light extract. So I don't know what they hop it with. I think if they're going to do something like this, they should tell you what they're hopping it with, so you can plan it a little bit in your beersmith, right? Anyway, also we have some Muntins Dry Extract Light. Dry extract isn't hopped, so we got a pound of that. Actually, 2 pounds of that. So that's our fermentability there. 1 ounce of Cascade. This kit is also interesting in that it does a 45-minute boil with the hopped extract in it. Which, my understanding was you don't really want to boil that because you'll boil all the hops out of it. I'm going to do what the instructions say and just go along with it anyway. I like to, the first time I do a kit, I like to try it the way that the company made it so I could have what they expected it to taste like. 1 ounce of Cascade, 7.5 alpha acid. This will go in at the beginning of the boil, that 45-minute boil. It also comes with some Crystal 60, 6 ounces of Crystal 60. Pretty basic specialty grain there. Can't really smell it from the bag. Your grain bag, a little bit longer than what Northern Brewers has been lately, but so that's nice. Have that. They're giving you everything you need, it looks like. Some caps, which I'm getting annoyed with all these people give caps, but these don't have a big B like the Brewer's Best. These are gold caps, gold crowns. So I'll add those to the collection of my other caps. Some priming sugar, 5 ounces. Craig too will tell you to throw this in. I do like to save it. Sometimes I do bottle, and if I'm going to start natural carbing more often, I'll need it. So add that to the collection. And a yeast I've never used here before, but it is a Muntins Active Brewing Yeast. So this extract isn't a kit by itself because it didn't have it in the lid. This was actually with this kit. And I've seen other kits of this True Brew nature that use like SO5 or something, USO5. But I don't know anything about this kit, but or this yeast. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. I imagine it'll be just fine, but we'll see. This weekend, Labor Day weekend here, I got to meet Randy Porter. Cheers, buddy. Fellow member of the Iowa Brew Mafia. You may know him online as either Sir Quack or Porterplex. Met up with Brett's Brewery again. It was a good time. Went over to his house and we did a little bit of a cast and tried some of his rhubarb ale. Good stuff. That's a good beer. I'm gonna have to find that recipe and try to brew it myself sometime when I can get into all grain or convert it or something. Also met up with Brett's brother and buddy, BJ and Big Al, so that was pretty cool. We hung out with Randy at the campground over by my dad's campground, so it was a fun time. Drank some beers and, you know, talked and hung out and had a good time. So cheers to those good folks. I'm still debating on, you know, the Northern Brewer kits I ordered should be in tomorrow, which is Tuesday, which when you see this, it's yesterday. So hopefully if those come in, I'm thinking about doing one of them on Tuesday. So before you get this video, I'm not sure if I'm going to. I don't usually brew twice in 1 week, but maybe I will this time. I'd like to take it down the IBM meat. I think this beer might just be filler beer, you know, or as good old Polly Detmerz calls it, furlough beer. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week, folks. I'll try to put the link to the Beersmith recipe for the Amber Ale in the description. I think there's a lot, you know, this could be something that could be tweaked by people, converting it to extract, converting it to all grain. I think this is a good beer for everyone to try out. And if you have suggestions for a name, put it down there too. You know, right now, RyChannel YouTube Amber Ale. Google might get mad about that one, but anyway, have a good week, folks. We'll see you next time. Cheers, and keep drinking good beer.